Alrighty, let's take a look at question number 7. In question 7, you're going to be learning how to apply your differentiation techniques in finding the derivative of exponential and radical functions. Before we get started, let's take a look at the formulas that will be guiding our problem-solving process. Remember, we have our collection of must-know AP Calculus formulas at mathgotserved.com. Do check it out and download it so you can know all the formulas you need to know to do well on your AP exam. Okay, so included in the formula sheet is the derivative of exponential functions. So 3 to the x. What is the derivative of 3 to the x? A common mistake that students will make is they confuse this with e to the x. No. When you're differentiating 3 to the x, this is going to be 3 to the x times the natural log of the base 3. Well, let's do it this way. I'm applying it to the formula, so let's do generally speaking. So let's say you have a to the x, okay? All right, so if you want to differentiate a to the x, it's going to be a to the x ln a. It's not just a to the x. Now, why is it that the derivative of e to the x is just e to the x? Well, this is the reason right here. When you're differentiating e to the x, you get e to the x because there is an ln e component here. But what is the natural logarithm of e? It's just 1, right? So this part is kind of invisible, divides out. That's why the derivative of ln of e to the x, is just e to the x. This is a special case of the derivative of exponential functions. Is not to be confused with the general case above here. All right, so this guy right here, the derivative of a to the x equals a to the x is wrong. This is a common mistake that students make, and you want to avoid that. Okay, now with that in mind, let's go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, another formula too. We went over this in number 6, but I'm just going to go over it again. Square root out. The derivative of your radical function is 1 over 2 root x. That's just a fast way to do it. All right, let's do this. So in this problem, we're looking for the derivative with respect to x of 3 to the x, the exponential function, plus your radical function root x. All right, so applying the sum and difference rules for derivative, we're just going to differentiate them individually. Find the derivative of 3 to the x. And then add on the derivative of the square root of x. Okay. And what's the derivative of 3 to the x? It's 3 to the x times the natural logarithm of the base, which is 3. 3 to the x ln 3. And then you add on the derivative of root x, which is 1 over 2 root x. Okay, so that is the answer to question number 7. And let's see what the answer is. Answer to question number 7 is option letter C. So this is basically how you apply your differentiation techniques in finding the derivative of a combination of an exponential and radical function. Taking time to watch this presentation, we appreciate it. If you found the contents of this tutorial helpful in your preparation for the upcoming AP Calculus AB exam, do give us a like or a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for updates to other great math tutorials such as this. If you have any questions or comments, just put it in the comment section below as indicated earlier. Tons of support resources can be found at our website, mathgotserved.com, under AP Calc, and also in the links in the description below. Thanks again for watching and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.